My dear friends, today is a special day. It's a special day because it's the 214th Independence Day celebration of Mexico. Mexico was colonized by the Spaniards. However, they got their independence 214 years ago. It was a special occasion. And that is why every year on the 15th of September, Mexicans celebrate their independence from Spain. I attended my first celebration of the independence of Mexico in 2009. That was 15th of September 2009 when I went to Mexico to study Spanish. I studied Spanish at the Universidad Veracruzana para Extranjeros. That was in Jalapa, Veracruz. Now, before I went to Mexico, I was greatly discouraged by so many people, countless people. They thought I was out of my mind. They were wondering why I wanted to go to Mexico. Why? Because of the conception, the negative conception that they had about Mexico. According to them, Mexico is a country of one, drugs, killings, kidnappings, everything negative you can think about. Why do people judge countries when they have not experienced? When they have not had experience? So I didn't believe in all these gossips and stories. And I was so determined to go to Mexico to learn Spanish. And I betook myself to Mexico. It was a 3-day flight from Cameroon, South Africa, Johannesburg, then Sao Paulo, Brazil, and finally Mexico City. When I got to Mexico, it was one of the best moments of my life. I was almost adopted by everybody I met, every family I met. They adopted me. They were so joyful people. I've never seen people so joyful. They talk about everything, almost everything, and that makes life interesting. So when I was in Mexico, I was there for 2 years, and I had one of the best experiences of my life. Best. I was adopted almost by every family I met. You would see somebody for the first time and he would just invite you to their home for coffee, for lunch. These are Mexican people. They're very hospitable. Hospitalarios. Extremely hospitable. That is the first thing I'll never forget about Mexico. The hospitality. The second thing is the community life. Mexicans are people of community, family, togetherness. Unlike individualism. In the United States, there's a lot of individualism. People don't care about family. Some people don't care about family, only think about themselves, But Mexico is a country where I experience community. People always think about the family, the others, They want to help the others. Something I'll never forget about Mexico. The third thing is about courtesy. The Mexican man is always greeting. You can't pass somebody on the way, you can't pass somebody on the street without the person saying hi to you, even if the person doesn't know you. It doesn't make sense to them to bypass somebody on the street without greeting the person, because the Mexicans see each person as their brother and their sister. So that was what I learned in Mexico. When you're passing by, people will say con permiso, hola, que te vaya bien, saludos, and they were so joyful. The way they spoke to you, they made you belong. That belonging, that sense of belonging is what I will never forget about Mexico. So I've said it. Courtesy, hospitality, community life, family, joyful, and they are joyful people. And that was why before I left Mexico in 2009, I left my heart there. Dejé mi corazón. Because I was so touched by the I was so touched by the hospitality I experienced, the friendship I experienced by this lovely people. When I left Mexico in 2011, I betook myself to Rome, Italy, where I had studied Italian and a bachelor degree. When I got to Italy on the 15th of September 2011, I betook myself. I went to the Mexican embassy in Rome, dressed like this as you see me. This is how I was dressed, to join them in the celebration. And when I went there, I remember the ambassador approaching me and wanted to know more about me because he was really impressed that I identified myself as a Mexican. And I told him that I am here because of that bond that was created by the Mexicans to me. That bond will never be forgotten. So I dressed like a Mexican and I went there to celebrate with them. And they were so amazed and elated that I was there with them. Since then, in any country I've been to, when I went to Ottawa, Canada, same thing. I went to the Mexican embassy for the celebration. Now I find myself in Oklahoma and I am on my way for this Mexican celebration, which is taking place in May Street in a school. I just wanted to make this video to let you know of the importance of community, the importance of learning another language, of integrating into a different culture, the importance of exploring the world, of adventuring, of meeting new people, of having a different mindset, of expanding your horizon. I never left Mexico the same. I learned a lot about the culture, sense of belonging, hospitality, friendship, and this is exactly why I'm making this video, to let you know that Mexico is not what you think. It's a beautiful and lovely country with wonderful people. So take out of your mind that fear you have about Mexico. Take it out of your mind totally. Be joyful, be yourself, meet people, and you will enjoy Mexico. Don't go with a negative mindset. If I had gone to Mexico with a negative mindset, I wouldn't have enjoyed Mexico as I did. So go to Mexico with a positive mindset, and you will enjoy the country, the people. They're wonderful people. As we celebrate the 214th celebration of the independence of Mexico, may all the Mexicans be proud of their identity. Be proud of your identity wherever you find yourself. Make yourself known. Promote your culture. Identify it. It's a beautiful culture, my friends. Long live Mexico! I want to thank Padre Jacinto Rojas Ramos for having been like a father to me. I thank the De La Divina Providencia, where I spend most of my holidays. It was my home. Thank all the Mexicans who adopted me. May God bless you and may you live long. In a special way, I remember the Professor Medrano, Eliud Medrano, who was so great to me. I remember Elsa Carrasco, Mama Elsa Carrasco, for everything she did to me and every other person. May God bless you all. May God continue to bless you all. For Socorro, Madame Socorro, Cesar's mom, God bless you, and all the other persons. I can't begin to mention, otherwise I'm not going to finish this video. So my dear friends, long live Mexico, que viva Mexico! Thank you very much.